Good morning. We've had quite the number of little rain showers this morning, but you can kind of see the sun starting to come out now, so I'm thinking it might actually fine up a little bit for the rest of today. But I am up and I am dressed and I have an absolutely delightful morning this morning, and so I thought we would spend it together. It's really just going to be a nice sort of slow puttering about kind of morning. But before we do that, can I just show you, look at how gorgeous the white crepe myrtle is looking. Look at all of her flowers. Oh, she is a showstopper. So I think we're probably going to grab Mum, and because we're going to be heading to a few little garden centres. I've got some errands to run. I want to head to the farm shop today. Look at them. Look at how gorgeous they are. Can you see the bees? Bees absolutely love them. So I hope you're going to join me for today's video. It should just be a lot of fun. Again, just a really lovely morning together. So make sure you get yourself a cup of tea and get all cozy, and let's head out. I just wanted to show you, can you kind of see in this bottom flower here, can you see those tiny little sort of black insects? They are the bees from my beehive here in the garden. They're Australian native bees. So obviously you can see the larger sort of honeybees. And then those little ones are actually the bees from my beehive. Gosh, the flowers are just spectacular. So, first stop is the landscape supply store because they have a new shipment of pots and that in, and I'm in the market for pots for my patio project that we started towards the end of last year. I want to sort of pick that back up again now that Christmas and New Year has passed. So I just kind of wanted to see what they had, what kind of little statues they had in here. We've got a few places to stop at today, so I'm not intending to buy anything. I just want to see what my options are. So you'll know I have these pots here. I've got one of those on the patio. That's quite nice, isn't it? Like the barrel one. I mean, even something as simple as like this. I want something, ooh, I don't mind. This is quite nice. I need something a decent-ish size for near the water fountain. I wonder how much that is. It is priceless. But that's quite nice. And that would go, like the colours and that would go with all the other pots. I love like the urns and that. Ooh.
Hello. Yes, thank you. See the trellis?
Yeah. Just looking at some possible options over here, and we're just eyeing, can you see like this trellis here? Like the, yeah. Well, the different, yeah. If I move to a better angle, we're just eyeing, can you see like this trellis here and this one here? I actually quite like this one. just a really sort of structurally sound trellis, which could be quite nice. But they're ones you sort of drill into the ground. I suppose you could pick it into the dirt.
Yeah.
Like to secure it.
We'll just put it just halfway or something.
Yeah. So we've left the first garden centre and we're just going to head, we've got a good idea of what kind of pots they've got there. There's a few that have caught our eye, but we're just going to head to the second garden centre now and just similar, just see what they've got in stock, see what our options are. So as I said, we're just driving to the second garden centre to have a little look at their pots, and they have got this lookout spot up here, sort of at the top of the range area. There's like a picnic area where you can sit and like have your lunch and or have drinks, you know, sunset drinks. The sunset, this is actually west facing, so the sun would set over this side. But look at that view. Isn't it just spectacular? So we have arrived at the second nursery. I'm just going to a little wander around and see what they've got in store, and then we'll wander down and have a little look at the pots, which is kind of what I'm in the market for. Hi! Oh, how cool's that? How cool's the flower on the water lily? Gorgeous.
Wonder if they've got the hydrangeas.
Well, they might do. It's such a pretty nursery, and we've got blue skies. So the rain has all been blown away. I'm also looking for a hydrangea. I wanted a full sun hydrangea, and I'm wondering if they may have it in the store here. So we might find the lady who works here and just see if she knows if they've got any. How gorgeous are the flowers on this? This is a Madagascan jasmine. They're massive flowers. Like for jasmine flowers are often quite small and dainty, but they're huge. Gorgeous. So we've made it to the pot area, and just, yeah, I'm gonna have a little wander and just see what our options are. I'm probably looking for 2 pots for the patio. I do like those ones like over there. Like how nice is that? Like with the ridges around it, see? So I like this one here for the patio project near the water fountain. I think that would be really nice. I don't know, and I never know what size they are. I will measure. I've got my tape measure with me, so I'll measure it and hopefully we can work out. I'm wondering if it's the small size. 2 ring. Well, let me get my tape measure out. I like this one here too. That's quite nice.
No promise.
It'll be on the front there, the prices. Prices.
Could get 3 of them.
Yeah. Just having a look to see if there is anything else. So there's 2 kind of possibles there. We might like the ones back at the landscaping place a little bit better. I mean, I do like this with like a little lip on it. I think that's quite cute. And that might look quite nice near the water fountain. They have all of their origeron in. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Little dainty seaside daisy blooms. Wow, how massive are those hibiscus blooms? The yellow and the pink. Oh, they're huge, but beautiful. So no hydrangeas here. And we're going to head out now and head to the next stop. We might actually be heading to the shopping centre. Mum received a different kind of Christmas present and we need to get her some accessories to go with it. So we're going to head to the shopping centre now. I've done a little bit of research and I think I know where we can get it. But I shall tell you more when we get to the shopping centre. I've just raced across the road into like another little statue. How cute are these? I'm just seeing, ooh, I'm quite close to the road now, so apologies for all the traffic noise. Just seeing if they've got anything else sort of cute. They're quite nice, these ones. So we have arrived at the shopping centre. Oh, cute. It matches my quilt cover, my winter quilt cover. That's very cute. So we're just making our way through the shopping centre. So for Christmas, Mum was actually gifted with a puzzle, like a 500-piece puzzle. And she's not really ever done puzzles before. So she wanted to get a puzzle, like a board that she could set the puzzle up and then, could slowly do it over the months to come. Just take the board and, sit down with it on her lap and then, place a few pieces. So I've had a little look around. She didn't want to spend, you can get puzzle boards and they're like $200-300. She really didn't want to spend that amount of money on it, given that she's not sure if it's a hobby she will enjoy long term. So I had a little look and I think Kmart might have something that could work. So that is where we are headed, down to Kmart, just to see if they've got these boards in stock. Well, I have been in Kmart for I reckon 15-20 minutes looking for this corkboard. It was not in the stationery, it was with the back to school stuff. So I have finally located it, and I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Mum thought, I did some research and I think maybe you could just set, put all your puzzle pieces in the box next to it and then sort of try and assemble it in this space. I took the measurements of the actual puzzle and it should fit with a little bit of kind of room to move. So if she wants to sort of put the little pieces down the side that she's working on trying to place, she's got room to do that. So yeah, this is the one that I think I will get. It weighs a ton, so wish me luck getting it back. All right, corkboard secured. Just gonna head out now and then on to the next stop. So last garden centre stop for the day. I did just head inside to the hardware. Yes, Mum.
Well, can I look for something else? Do you think
Yes, yes. Mum's looking for something particular. So I did just pop inside to the hardware sort of section. I needed to get a slightly bigger drill bit for my handheld drill so I can drill holes into the bottom of pots. Just with the drainage, just to increase the drainage. Some of the pots just do not have enough drainage. So we have had success. There are 3 hydrangeas that I'm going to trial. We've got Trailblazer Giant White. I've also got the Trailblazer in the Giant Pink. And then I've got a Runaway Bride hydrangea, which is a garland hydrangea, which should be something very different. So I've got those 3 to try. So very happy about that. But there's so many beautiful things here at the garden centre. How pretty are these dahlia? Look at that. The red with the little white tips on the edges of the petals. That's so gorgeous. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, look at the echinacea. Aren't they sweet? Oh wow, they're so pretty. Just having a little wander through the fruits, vegetables and herbs. It's probably a little bit too hot now for me to actually try anything in the vegetable garden. I think I just need to focus on keeping the vegetables I have alive for the next few months before we start getting into the massive kind of autumn winter planting season. But it's always fun to kind of come and just have a little look around and see what they've got in store. They've got all of their grapes here, Mum. These are all of their grapevines. I have to say, I would like to trial grapes, but I need to really do a lot of research into what is going to go the best. I'd like a seedless grape variety. I have heard crimson seedless can be quite good for sort of hot, humid climates. I think that would be a great addition out into the orchard. So I might do a little bit more research on that and just see if they've got any other varieties here. I think, planting grapes would be a commitment. So I definitely want to make sure I'm getting the right type. I'm pretty sure I've tried like a Thompson seedless before and that did not do well at all in my climate. One of the things I've learned about gardening is just because they sell it at your local garden centre doesn't necessarily mean that it is the right one for you. I've got boysenberries. I've got a few little stragglers left in the blueberries. Very pleased with how my blueberries are going, and I did see somebody say online that you can really easily propagate from blueberry bushes you already have, so I wouldn't mind trying to do that. So we have our little garden centre loot here. We're just going to go check out, load this all into the car, and then from here I want to go to the farm shop and kind of just do my weekly meat and produce shop. So just in the dry goods area of the farmers market, I've got all my fresh produce, I've got my meat, and I'm just going to head to the checkout and then we're going to head home. I just had a notification that I've got a very exciting delivery that has arrived, so we might head home and unbox that together. I am home and I'm so excited about my delivery. I basically just jumped straight in and opened it up. I have obviously quickly popped the meat in that away, but I purchased in the Boxing Day sales, I'm pretty sure it was. So it's taken a little while to get to me here. but I know a lot of the warehouses obviously closed for the Christmas period, so they have now arrived. I could not be happier with them. I purchased these two sort of throw blankets. They're 100% cotton, chunky knit throws. The name of them was like the Lenny, Lenni, and I got them from Temple and Webster online. I'm so happy with them. They are so soft and so snuggly. The weave on them is beautiful. Sorry, I've got this one upside down. The weave is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and they're so soft. I cannot get over how soft and snuggly they are. I think this is the camel and this is forest. I've got both of those colours to sit on my kind of Hamptons couches here in the sitting room. Really happy with them. I thought the camel colour was going to be a little bit lighter, but I'm pleasantly surprised, I have to say. I think that the sort of warmer tone to it adds a bit of depth to the couch. Obviously the Hampton sort of striped couch is quite a light colour, and so I think having a slightly warmer toned throw gives you that bit of depth. And the green, you know, I just purchased recently a new winter quilt cover, which is green, and my summer quilt cover is also green. So I think, and this colour is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy. Oh, so pleased. So just, you never know when you order something online and you can't kind of feel it, and sort of, particularly with like throw blankets, I want them to be really soft and really snuggly so that I can kind of curl up on the couch with a book and a cup of tea or watch a movie and just really snuggle into it. And they are. I'm so unbelievably pleased. They are really soft and snuggly. So cannot recommend these enough. I think I got them on sale and they were $69 each, which I actually thought was a really good price for the quality of them. They're really lovely quality. As you can see, it is a really sort of chunky knit weave. And I think they're just going to be really good for sort of spring and autumn and early winter when it's not crazy cold, but you do just kind of want something to sort of throw over you. I do have if I pan up a little bit, you can see this one here is sort of more of my winter blanket for on the couch. It's a lot warmer, a lot thicker, but really pleased with these. But I think they're going to wash really well. They are. Their website did say they were machine washable, so they should be really easy to take care of. Oh, very happy with that. Well, on that note, a very happy note, I am going to probably style this up a little bit better. I'm going to finish putting all the groceries away. And that's probably going to be it for me today. I've got some admin and bits and bobs to do. So I'm going to say farewell. I will see you next week on Wednesday for a new video. I hope you will join me then.